Hi, welcome to Drive Your Dream Home. I have my new friend Myrna
Hello.
with me. I am here in Oregon doing a workshop for Head Start staff, and Myrna volunteered to share her dream. She has great energy. This is really interesting. 8 years ago, I presented at a conference.
Exactly.
I was telling the story, and Myrna remembers being in the session, and now our paths are crossing again. Myrna, this is really quite miraculous.
Exactly.
I mean, the universe really does conspire in our favor. So there's 250 people in the group, and Myrna volunteered to come on Drive Your Dream Home to share her dream. And she came from Jerusalem 17 years ago.
I got married.
And so tell us, Myrna, what is it that you want to share with the group about driving your dream home and where you are now and what you hope to happen?
Okay, when I got married, we started living in California, my husband and I. And after that, we were we decided something happened physically with me. I got sick and I got to stay in the hospital for a couple of months or more actually. And
gosh.
Yeah, and we decided to live in Oregon because it's more healthy for me. I'm sharing this, but it's okay now. I'm okay with it. I was in denial before.
But it's a process.
Yeah, it's a process, exactly.
Okay.
And then when we were in California, my husband was trying to search for jobs where to apply, and it was something for me to work with Head Start because I believe in what their mission and everything. And one of the things that happened with me when I was a teacher, more about letters and numbers and literacy. But when I started working with Head Start, they changed literally the way I'm thinking and made me believe connecting with people and make that connection with a child on a level of social and emotional change a lot and would change your the way you think. And then I got the job, and the day I was supposed to to sign, they told me I got the job with benefits. I didn't get what does that mean. And then when she told me, I screamed. I was like, "Oh my God, I have a full job!" And she said, "Yes, you do."
Awesome.
And I start working, and I guess I'm a person. I like to work with this. I connected with the teams that I worked with, and because of that, I was able to stay. I did not change sites. I worked only with literally with only 3 sites. And I stayed with one person for almost 7 years. I got to meet her when she was pregnant with her daughter, and now her daughter is already 7 years. And the people I meet, it was something that I want to do more, and people saw me that I'm good in that position because I connect well with the families. I have a good rapport with them, and this made it hard to apply for different jobs that I can see myself I can do it because I'm that person. I'm very I can learn and I can teach other people things that I already learned and I experienced and I went through. It's not just hey, you can do that. No, I did it. It worked well or did not work well, of course.
Right. So I think one takeaway from Myrna's story, and she's going to tell you some of the things she did, but she was telling me it's really about being persistent. That even though people were saying, no, you shouldn't leave your job, you're so good at it, but you really wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
You kept on. You kept on. Keep
Yeah.
doing your job well, but keep working towards the next thing. And so what were a couple of things that you did to kind of push yourself and to change the view of other people of you, that you could do other jobs? You said that you talked to the families that you were serving.
I talked to the families, and every time I talk to them, they will empower me with things that I'm good at and things that I'm able to and people things that how can I say, Myrna, you're good in that. Thank you for connecting with my child. Thank you for making me feel that I'm welcome. Thank you for making my son feel like even if he's late every day, guess what? Come on, bring your chair, wash your hands, you're part of it. It's not like, oh, you're here. That energy gave the family feel that they were welcome and made me feel like how important just to meet the parents on their level, not on my level, on their terms. And that made me feel like I'm good in that. And I just want to share a story. I had this family, and I told the mom it's okay to share a story. And the beginning of the year when she met me, she said, "You're not the right teacher for my son because her son has a lot of health issues and this." And a month later, she said, "Oh my God, you're the right person. You're you have a lot of passionate about my son. You help him, you understand him very well, and you welcome me and you welcome all my questions. You didn't feel like, oh my God, here comes again. You go, no, okay.
No, open, yeah.
And open-minded. If she
Right.
asks the same question 10 times, guess what? I'm going to answer 10 times differently, maybe, but the same answer.
Yeah. Well, and I think that that's a common denominator in your story is respect for others and for yourself.
Mhm.
You know, you respected the families, you listened, you're open-hearted, but you also had respect for yourself, knowing that you wanted to push yourself a little bit
Exactly.
and do something new.
Yeah.
So how did you get the information from the families? You know, another key takeaway is that you always ask for feedback, and I love what you told me, but here's the other takeaway from Myrna is ask for feedback. And so what did you ask the families at the end of the year or during the year? How
Yeah,
did you frame
actually,
it?
thank you for asking I mean, when I meet them the first time, even with orientation, I tell them something about me, something not personal, something that I'm a person. If you're gonna tell me something that you don't like about me, it's not you're attacking Myrna as character. You're telling me actions that is not working well with their kid, and from there I would like try to build that rapport with them and see how can I meet you in the middle. What can I do to support what you want, your needs, your goals? Because honestly, I'm the second teacher for that child. I'm not his first teacher, and when you give that confidence to the family that you are the teachers of your child, I'm just a visitor in your classroom and this is your classroom, they will start feeling like, oh my gosh, she really means that whatever we tell her, she will not gonna feel like
Right.
in that
Yeah.
feeling,
The respect.
like the respect. I'm respecting you, and
yeah.
and I did like kind of like on a monthly basis. We did. I did something with the families, and this is something that was that was something really well. Like I got to meet with them and doing a special activity with the families, and I got to let them believe. Guess what? They're part of their classroom.
Right.
They start giving me ideas. How about we do this time? And we did a picnic. We went outside. We went for a walk with their kids,
Mm-hmm.
and it went.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was something to push and to get to my job that I'm doing right now. Because for all the feedback that I got from my families, I found like it's about time to get a new challenge in my life. And of course, I know all my paperwork that I do with a Head Start. But now, what about a new challenge? A new connecting with a child.
Yes.
The teachers that are finding hard to work with that child, it's about me. It's
Yeah.
about my time to work with this child to get him back in the classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a beautiful journey, Myrna. I thank you so much for sharing it, because the
Thank
key
you.
takeaways, really, you came here from another country, you got this
Exactly.
great job with benefits, more than what you ever dreamed of, and now you continue to push yourself. And before we recorded, I said, so Myrna, is this like the dream thing? She goes, for now, but then there's always another dream.
Exactly.
And so it's about being fluid and having those expectations for yourself. And the takeaways from her story are that be persistent, ask for feedback, and ground everything in respect. Respect with the children, respect with other people, respect for yourself. So I'm so glad that you came from
I'm so
Jerusalem. I'm so glad to meet you.
And I'm very proud. Like the things that you mentioned at your workshop, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that these seeds were given to me. They were planted by my parents. That every day you learn something new from people.
Right.
And you're part of my journey.
Oh my gosh, now you're part of mine.
Thank you. You were part of
Myrna.
mine for 7 years, but I didn't know that.
I love it. I didn't either, but aren't we
Well,
so grateful now?
okay.
Yay, Myrna.
Thank you.
Thanks. If you want to be on Drive Your Dream Home, if you're doing something to improve your life or something scary or something new and you want to share it with other people for inspiration, you can contact me, Erin, at erinramsey.com for Drive Your Dream Home. Thanks, Myrna.
Thank you.
Bye.